Sitting outside on this beautiful spring day with my Buddha friend here and my tree being and bush beings here. This last week, I taught the spring equinox activation, and there was a really powerful download that came through I want to share with you. So, I've always believed in to heal it, you must feel it. In order to feel, you must heal. Or in order to heal, you must feel. Um, and we live in a society where we haven't been taught how to feel our feelings. Boys don't cry. Good girls save it for later, so they don't put anybody out because we don't want to make anybody uncomfortable. And so we started to learn how to fill, FILL, with food, with other addictions, social media. We dissociate, we run away, food, sex, any substances, drugs, porn, and instead of feeling it. And this is where your emotions start to consume you. And it literally starts to create disease. These chronic diseases that are showing up now, we didn't have a long time ago. Because we didn't have anywhere we could run away and escape, and we didn't have foods that were full of sugar and chemicals and that just created instant dopamine dumps. It was a lot harder, so we really had to work through it a lot more. And so now in the society that we live in, where we have this access to immediate dopamine dumps, we pick up our phone and we can just scroll and look at, get likes or play a game that bling, 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 blings, or, hit a buzzer, a nicotine pen, eat a whole bunch of sugar, drink a whole bunch of alcohol, or, carbs that are just saturated in fats. And we get these immediate kicks of dopamine and serotonin rushes to our body, and then we feel better. And we just literally ate our emotions. And the shame and the frustration and the fear and the upset and the overwhelm. So now not only did we ignore the emotion and not take a look at it and give it permission and validation to feel, we shoved it down our face with food or with, like nicotine, or, just consuming with our eyes or ears. And then it's double in our body now. And it can take a lot longer to release it because now we've attached something else to this emotion. And so now not only do we have to clear the emotion, but this thing that we consumed. And so the answer that comes to help move this through you is create before you consume. And this is one that my mom and I got in a little bit of a heated discussion yesterday, because she's a substitute teacher and she works with a lot of kids, and their big thing is to try to get kids off of their screens. And I'm of the belief that education right now should be teaching kids how to use this screen instead of saying you can't use it. This technology is not going anywhere. And the kids learning things, by rote, memorization, writing things down is, it's, what's the word? It's unnecessary, because this technology is only going to increase and get bigger. And I believe we need to be teaching our kids how to use this technology, how to create with this technology, co-create with this technology, instead of allowing it to consume you. And she's like, well, all I see are kids just looking at it and they're just depressed. I'm like, yeah, because no one's been taught how to use this technology. No one's been taught how to manage their time with it. And so this technology ends up consuming you, consuming your time, consuming your energy, consuming your thoughts, consuming your emotions, instead of you creating with it. Because this is an incredible tool. And here I am creating a video, teaching a tool and a technique and some wisdom, and I'm creating instead of being consumed. And my goal is always, my rule of thumb is always create before I consume. So I don't get on social media. I don't consume anything until I have created something. Whether that's me journaling, I'm doing a breath work or a meditation, or I'm writing in my book, or I'm going for a walk, or I'm making myself breakfast. I do not consume anything that is not something that is good for me until I have created. And instead of filling yourself, feel the emotions and use those emotions as the catalyst for creation, instead of just mind numbingly filling yourself with nonsense, junk food, junk media, junk energy, energy drinks and the foods that we in the social media that we just mindlessly scroll, consuming you. It's literally consuming you, and it's filling you up with yuck instead of giving yourself permission to feel and using the feelings as the catalyst for creation. That is alchemy. You are an alchemist. You came here to transmute energy. I mean, just look at what we do. Our bodies take food in, we chew it up, and it goes through this whole process of elimination, and then we eliminate it and it becomes something different. We transmuted that energy. We're also supposed to do that with our eyes. Stuff that comes in, we see it, we transmute it with our thoughts and feelings and beliefs, and then we create something with what we saw. Same with our mouth. We hear stuff come in, and then we create and transmute and alchemize and create with our mouth. All of these different ways. So feel yourself, feel your feelings, give yourself permission to feel your feelings, so you can heal it. If you don't feel it, you won't heal it. We got issues in our tissues and we can't heal what we don't feel. So you got to feel it instead of filling with other shit, and then use those feelings to create something so it doesn't consume you and you get sick. So if you want to come play with us and learn a little bit more on how to use these five senses, seeing, hearing, knowing, speaking, then tomorrow night, Monday night, we are doing intuition games at Sacred Intuitions Society. So it's exclusive to CIS members, Sacred Intuition Society. It's exclusive to those members. You can get access at sacredintuitionsociety.com. There's ways there to figure out how to sign up, or school with a K.com/cis. And it's $27 a month, and it's rising up to $49. So jump in and get the $27 a month grandfathered price while you're here. But remember, if you can't heal what you don't feel, got issues in your tissues, and you have to create before you consume, or it consumes you. So have a beautiful day. Namaste.